Hello everyone, once again welcome to the adventures of Farmer Jack. So in today's video, I bring you a video which I've promised you the last 2 weeks. It's a video where we go and visit the Addo Elephant Park. Now the Addo Elephant Park is situated in the Eastern Cape of South Africa. It is the third largest of the national parks in South Africa, and it's home to more than 600 elephants. Now, on the day of our visit, we saw a lot of beautiful animals, lots of elephants, and this is what I will be bringing you today. I will also be telling you a little bit about the history of the park, what happened that came about that the park exists, and yes, I would like you to enjoy the video. If you do like it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to give me a comment, please give me a comment. And once again, thank you for joining me at the adventures of Farmer Jack. We entered the park at its most southern border, the gate closest to Colchester, or the gate closest to the city of Port Elizabeth. And after signing in, we started with our trip to the Addo Elephant Park. When joining Addo, just remember, bring an ID or something with, as they do record all the visitors to the park. The story of Addo is etched into the very soil of South Africa's Eastern Cape, and its narrative is one of loss, of redemption, and of a triumphant return. Before we dive into the present, let's turn back the clock. Imagine a time over a century ago when this land wasn't a sanctuary but a battleground. The dense thicket you see today was once home to a population of African bush elephants so vast that their presence was considered a problem. Farmers who were carving out a life here saw them as pests. The elephants, driven by ancient instincts and a shrinking habitat, raided their crops, trampled their fences, and were a constant threat to their livelihood. This conflict came to a tragic head in the early 20th century. The government, under pressure from the farming community, hired a professional hunter, Mr. P.J. Pretorius, with a grim mandate: exterminate all the Addo elephants. What followed was a campaign of systematic culling that nearly wiped out the entire population. Pretorius, a man of his time, carried out his duty with chilling efficiency. By 1931, the once mighty herds were reduced to a mere handful of survivors. Just 11 of these elephants remained. It's a harrowing chapter in our history, a stark reminder of humanity's capacity for destruction when driven by fear and short-sightedness. But the story doesn't end there. In a powerful twist of fate, the same year the culling ended, a remarkable man named Sidney Skife stepped in. He was a champion of conservation, and he, along with a few others, fought tirelessly to save what was left. Their efforts, combined with the growing public awareness, led to the establishment of the Addo Elephant National Park in 1931. The park's creation was a desperate gamble. Could these 11 elephants, traumatized and weary, ever thrive again? The first warden, a man named Graham Armstrong, faced an immense challenge. The elephants, understandably, were incredibly aggressive and mistrustful to humans. They were the ghosts of their slaughtered kin, living in a world that had tried to erase them. Armstrong's approach was revolutionary. He didn't try to tame them, he sought to understand them. He famously used oranges as a lure to draw them to the watering holes, a simple act of peace that began to build a fragile bridge of trust. And that brings us to today. The story of Addo is a story of incredible resilience. Those 11 survivors were the seeds of a miracle. They overcame the trauma. They rebuilt their social structures and they began to multiply. Today, the park is home to a staggering population of over 600 elephants. It's a testament to the power of conservation, a living monument to what is possible when we choose to protect and not to destroy. But Addo is more than just a home for elephants. It's a mosaic of life, a place where different species coexist in a delicate balance. The park is a proud member of the Big Seven group, which include not just the traditional Big Five, which is the lion, the leopard, the rhino, the buffalo, and the elephant, but also the great white shark and the southern right whale, which can be found in the marine section of the park. It is an incredible ecological tapestry that stretches from the land to the sea. When driving through the Addo Elephant Park, you will obviously find places where you can pull off for refreshments, where you can have a picnic or a braai. This specific place was Jack's picnic site. Jack's picnic site was named after a black rhino called Jack, who spent his last days in this specific area. Jack was one of the first rhinos to be introduced to the park in 1961. After our stop at Jack's picnic site, we got to a waterhole where we went through a short little speck boom forest to get to a viewing point where we can get very close to the elephants. While we were here, we thought that this was as good as it can get for the day. But if you hang around, you will see something very special towards the end of our visit, as we have some unique footage that we captured a little bit later. As we went further with our trip in Addo, we could see that on a warm day, the elephants are hanging around some water holes. And this is where our unique footage later will show you just how wonderful an elephant can enjoy these water holes. As we trekked further through Addo and more water holes, we just continue to get more elephants. But keep watching, as the best is yet to come. Now, as promised, we managed to film something unique. We saw a lone elephant approaching the water. Are we gonna be so fortunate to see it going for a swim and playing in the water? The next couple of minutes was something which we don't see every day. So please sit back and enjoy this, as we think this is absolutely beautiful. Yes, we think we were extremely privileged to see this elephant enjoying himself in the water. We continue to trek on to the main rest camp, where we will find the restaurants and some additional information about the park. Our day was not done yet, but it was heading to a close. The magic of Addo lies not just in the animals you see, but in the feeling you get. It's a feeling of hope. It's a feeling that even in the face of near total extinction, life can find a way. It's a place that teaches us about our own history, about our mistakes, and about our potential for redemption. So as we conclude our journey through the Addo Elephant Park, I want to leave you with a final thought. This isn't just a place to see animals. It's a place to learn about a story. It's a living museum, a testament to the power of conservation and the indomitable spirit of nature. The story of Addo elephants is a powerful one, and it's a one that we should all remember. It's a reminder that we are not the masters of this world, but merely its caretakers, and its story that continues to unfold one elephant footprint at a time.